Babylon was one of the most powerful cities in history, and at the center of their belief system was the great god Marduk. In this video, we'll be exploring a special hymn dedicated to him called the Processional Hymn to Marduk. This hymn was used in ceremonies to honor Marduk after a great victory, most likely after defeating the chaos goddess Tiamat. The text of this hymn has survived over centuries, thanks to its preservation in both Babylon and in the famous library of King Ashurbanipal. Imagine the people of Babylon walking through their grand temples, chanting these very words as they celebrate peace after chaos. This hymn also speaks of other gods, asking them to rest and bring peace to the land and to the people. Today, we'll be hearing this ancient text read aloud, just as it might have been thousands of years ago. O Lord, on thine entrance into thy house, may thy house rejoice in thee. Mighty Lord Marduk, on thine entrance into thy house, may thy house rejoice in thee. Great warrior Lord Enbilulu, on thine entrance into thy house, may thy house rejoice in thee. Rest, O Lord, may thy house rejoice in thee. Rest, Lord of Babylon, may thy house rejoice in thee. Rest, Lord of Isagila, may thy house rejoice in thee. Rest, Lord of Izida, may thy house rejoice in thee. Rest, Lord of Emactila, may thy house rejoice in thee. Isagila, the house of thy lordship, may thy house rejoice in thee. Thy city cries out to thee, rest, may thy house rejoice in thee. Babylon cries out to thee, rest, may thy house rejoice in thee. The great Anu, father of the gods, cries out to thee, rest at last. May the mighty mountain, Father Bel, cry to thee, rest at last. The queen of city and house, the great mother Belit, cry to thee, rest at last. Ninib, the firstborn of Bel, with the exalted armor of Anu, cry to thee, rest at last. Sin, the light of heaven and earth, cry to thee, peace at last. The strong hero, Shamash, son of Ningal, cry to thee, peace at last. King of the deep, cry to thee, peace at last. Damkina, queen of the deep, cry to thee, peace at last. Sarpanitum, the daughter-in-law of the deep, cry to thee, peace at last. The true messenger, Nabu, cry to thee, peace at last. The daughter-in-law, firstborn of Urash, cry to thee, peace at last. Tashmitum, cry to thee, peace at last. The exalted great, my mistress, Queen Nana, cry to thee, peace at last. The Lord Madanu, the overseer of the Anunnaki, cry to thee, peace at last. Bao, the gracious consort, cry to thee, peace at last. Adad, beloved son of Anu, cry to thee, peace at last. Shala, the great lady, cry to thee, peace at last. The Lord, possessor of power, who dwells in Ekur, may the courage of thy Godhead be appeased. Lord of the gods art thou, may the gods of heaven and earth appease thine anger. Thy city, Nippur, cast not away, let them cry to thee, O Lord, peace. Sippar, cast not away, let her cry to thee, O Lord, peace. Babylon, the city of thy peace, cast not away, let her cry to thee, O Lord, peace. Look graciously upon thy house, look graciously upon thy city, let them cry to thee, O Lord, peace. Look graciously upon Babylon and Isagila, let them cry to thee, O Lord, peace. The bolt of Babylon, the lock of Isagila, the defense of Izida, bring back to their places the gods of heaven and earth, let them cry to thee, O Lord, peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of ancient Babylon. We hope you found this exploration of the processional hymn to Marduk as fascinating as we did. It's incredible to think that these words were chanted by people so long ago, asking for rest and peace after such a chaotic time. The voices of the ancient Babylonians are still with us through texts like these, and it's amazing that we can still connect with their stories and their beliefs today.